Hi guys, and welcome to today's makeup tutorial. For today's video, we're going to be recreating the makeup look that Doja Cat wore in her newest makeup video, in her newest music video called Boss Bitch. Be sure to stick around if you want to see how to recreate today's makeup look from start to finish. We're going to cut the crease, we're going to play with some glitter, we're going to do wing liner, we're going to stack our lashes, the whole 9 yards. So be sure to stick around and leave your suggestions down below, and let's get started. Okay guys, so to start off this really bright, vibrant eyeshadow look, we need to prime our eyelids. And to do this, as always, I'm going to be using an eyeshadow priming base. Today I'm going to use the ABH eyeshadow priming base. It works really well paired up with the ABH eyeshadows themselves. So I'm just going to dot this on my lids. Kind of spread it around with the applicator. And then I'm going to blend it all out with this little synthetic brush. This is a Morphe E18 brush. I'm just blending this all over the lids. And then use my fingers to help blend it into the skin. So for the right eye, we're going to be doing the bright green smoked out cut crease eye. And to do that, I'm using the ABH Norvina Volume 3 palette because it has some really beautiful green shades. So using that, I'm just going to start to build up the green smoky cut crease here on the right eye. So I'm going to start taking that shade E1 on my e.l.f. Precision brush. This is like a, what is this? This is an e.l.f. 202 brush, which is a really nice pointed precision blender. And I'm going to start to blend it up here in the crease and bring it in more towards the nose. So I'm going to create a cut crease shape from inner to outer corner above the natural crease just slightly so that it's apparent when my eyes are open as well. And I'm going to extend it out here at the outer corner of my eye and brow because I'm going to be blending it up here with those lighter and more neon shades. And then I'm going to help to blend and diffuse that line further with an e.l.f. detail crease brush, just right at the edges so that that green doesn't look quite as harsh. That way when we go in with the lighter, more neon shades of green and yellow, it's going to blend a little easier. You can go in with a little bit more of that deep green shade. And now I'm going to switch up my brush. I'm going for this Morphe M562 little precise blender brush. And I'm going to now pick up the shades A1 and A4 mixed together. And I'm going to further blend and diffuse that line up. A little bit more of E1 on that definer brush. The deepest portion of this cut crease we want to make look very deep and intense. So go back in with that deep green shade A1 to redefine the cut crease. And again, blend it out. Now I just want to soften up and further diffuse the green borders. So I'm taking the white from the ABH Norvina Volume 1 palette. It's shade C1 here. Mine looks a little beaten and battered. Alright guys, I have that green shade all built up and blended out in the crease. So I'm going to pause on this eye and switch up and do my left eye. So I'm going to start out using a deep, dark purple shade, just like I did on this eye with the green. And then we're going to build from there, blend it out, smoke it out with other shades of purple and pink. So again, I'm going in with Norvina Volume 1 palette, and I'm going to reference this shade here, B4, which is a deep, more cool toned purple. It's got a little blue in there. And I'm going to take it using my Morphe Y22 brush, another little synthetic blender. And then I'm going to build and blend it up in the crease, just like I did with this eye. So I'm going in with another e.l.f. crease brush, and I'm just going to further blend and diffuse. It's okay if the eyeshadow looks a little messy at first. So using that e.l.f. detail crease brush, we're going to mix both B1 and A2. And we're going to blend both of those two shades over top of the original purple we laid down to help blend and diffuse and bring more of a pink feel to the look. You can then deepen up with a little bit more of that B4 shade to bring some of that cool tone purple back into the look, right at the deepest portions of the crease. Now, just like we did with this green eye, we're going to use more white to blend and diffuse out the purples there at the borders. Okay guys, so now we have a rough outline for how we want to draft out this purple and green dual tone smoky eye look. So now what we're going to do is go in and cut out the crease using whatever you want. You can use your favorite full coverage creamy concealer, you can use a little bit more of that ABH eyeshadow priming base, whatever you have handy. Well, I think today I'm going to use my concealer and a little flat brush. The one that I like to use is a lip brush by Morphe. This is Morphe's B44. It's a nice tapered flat brush. So basically I'm going to load up my face concealer on this brush and carve out the crease on both sides to get them as symmetrical as possible. And I'm really going to try to recreate the look that Doja Cat's makeup artist did on her, where the cut crease comes in on the inner corner of the eye and creates an illusion of a wider, more opened eye. So I'm going to take e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. I'm going to put that concealer on the back of my hand and load it up on that Morphe lip brush. So I'm just really loading it up on both sides of the brush, and then I'm going to wipe away any excess product. So basically I'm going to cut the crease, I'm going to look straight ahead and then look down and start off with a rough carve from inner to outer corner. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing on this eye. Okay, so I just cut the crease with some of that e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. So now I'm gonna set it all with some more of that white eyeshadow before I continue on. So using this e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, I'm gonna pick up more of the plain white shade C1 all over that eyeshadow brush, and then I'm just gonna set the entire lid area where we applied that primer, just so that we can avoid any creases. Then you can just dust away any excess white eyeshadow. Okay guys, now that eyeshadow primer has been set with a nice bright white eyeshadow. So before I go in and do a bold, fierce winged liner with my NYX matte liquid liner, I'm gonna throw on a quick coat or two of mascara. The one I'm using today is by Beauty Bakery. This is their eyelash icing in black mascara. So to really replicate that fierce cat winged eyeliner that Doja had in the makeup video, I'm gonna use NYX's matte liquid liner. I love this liquid liner because it dries very matte and it has a nice thin, precise applicator to really create a fierce wing. So I'm gonna start on the inner corner of my eye here and start off thin. It's always better to start off thin and add more to thicken up than to go in with a really thick line initially. It's always so stressful to do a wing. Alright, now we have our fierce winged eyeliner on, and I'm going to be cleaning this up with a little bit of concealer just to make sure it's very crisp and sharp. Right now I'm just gonna do my face makeup and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back with my foundation and my concealer on. Now I'm gonna take the same e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, load it up on the brush, and I'm going to perfect really this wing here. So there we go, we have a perfected, sharp, crisp wing there at the outer corner. I'm going to do the same thing on this eye. Okay, now both wings are both a little more symmetrical, sharp, and fierce, definitely cleaned up and perfected at the outer corners. So now I'm going to finish up my face makeup and I'll be back so that we can pop on our lashes, the glitter, and of course the lip. Alright guys, I'm back. I have all of my face makeup applied, and before I go on and finish up these eyes with lashes and glitter, I was going to show you how I like to fake the birthmark whenever I have a zit. So I like to take a fine liner brush. This is Morphe M250-1, and I'm going to load up some gel liner. Now you can use a black or a brown. I'm going to use a mixture of two. These are e.l.f.'s cream gel liners. This is the shade Espresso and this is the shade Black, and I'm going to take the tip of that brush and just swirl it there right directly over the zit. Now you can take a little bit of your face powder and apply that directly over top. to give a softer feel to that birthmark. Alright guys, so now we have that fake or faux little beauty mark. Just a cute thing to try in your day-to-day makeup routine. Now it's time to smoke out the lower lash lines. So I'm going to take that shade E1 from the Norvina Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3 on that same little e.l.f. Precision Definer brush. And I'm just going to look up and smudge this from inner to outer corner. And then I'm just going to diffuse and blend it out just like we did before. Now I'm going to take those two lighter shades, both A1 and A4, the lime green and yellow, mix those and blend it out further. And then blend it all out. Go back in again with that deep green E1. Now I'm going to add more of that e.l.f. cream liner in the shade black to my waterline and then smudge it out on the lower lash line with some black eyeshadow to give a really smoky feel. So I'm taking more black on a smudger brush, going over top of that gel liner, but also smudging it down where it meets the green. Now I'm just going back in with that NYX matte liquid liner, and I'm going to connect the inner rim of the waterline with the upper liner that I drew earlier. Alright, now just like we did with this eye, we're going to finish up the lower lash line by smoking out those pinky purple shades. Starting off with the deepest purple that we used from the Norvina Volume 1 palette, shade B4 on the same Morphe little synthetic blender brush. This is the Y22. And then smoke it and smudge it from inner to outer corner there. And then just blend and diffuse that out further into the under eye area. Now to keep it consistent and using a couple different shades to blend and diffuse out that purple, we're going to go back in with both B1 and A2, a little mixture combination of the two of those on the same Morphe Y22 brush. From inner to outer corner, we really just want this to read and register a little bit more pink. Alright guys, we are ready for probably the most exciting part of this makeup tutorial, at least for me, because it involves the glitter. I'm going to recreate that multi-dimensional iridescent glitter over top of this blank space on the lid, and I'm going to first start off by using this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. It's basically a light iridescent pink, and it's called Grind. So I'm basically going to swipe this all over the lid. Now you could leave this Urban Decay liquid liner alone just as is and rock it, but I want to add a little bit of further glitter and dimension over top. So I had planned on using this distortion glitter. It's like this liquid paste glitter from Urban Decay. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, it added an extra chunky, extra glittery effect and helped me to carve out the crease a little bit too. So I think now I want to pop on some false lashes. So I'm pretty sure the lashes I'm using today are by Allure, and these are their Silk Effect Asher lashes. I'm pretty sure. These could be in the wrong packaging, but I'm pretty sure these are Asher. Silk Effect by Allure. I just need something dramatic and spiky, and that's gonna go well with this cat eye look. So now for another fun addition to this makeup look that really caught my eye when I initially saw it in the music video was the addition of the little pieces of strip lash that were included on both the center and outer corner of the lower lash line. So I'm going to be taking the trimmings from the very outer corner of these falsies that I applied up here, and I'm going to be gluing them on the center of the lower lid and out here on the outer corner. But I felt like the falsies that they chose to pop on the center of the lower lid were a little bit more fluffy, a little wispier, and so I'm going to go in with trimmings from a different pair. This is from Chiffon by Kiss, and they just have a little bit more of a hairy feel to them, and I thought they looked a little bit more similar to what she had. So I'm going to pop those on the center of the lower lid. There we go. These really kind of tickle. I think to add a little bit more flair and drama to the outer corner of the top lid here, I'm going to chop up a pair of lashes. These are also by Allure, the Silk Effect, and this is the style Marquise. I'm just going to cut the outer portion of this so that I can glue it to the outer upper lid here. Give more drama there. So yeah, I just want to be able to put it right out there. Now for a final touch of flair, we're going to be adding these little iridescent rhinestone teardrops, and we're going to place those using some eyelash glue here on the cheek underneath of that purple iridescent glitter cut crease eye. Search for little rhinestones on Amazon or on eBay and you'll find some just like this. Oh, How cute is that? I love rhinestones. They're such a fun way to spice up any makeup look. I could also do a little rhinestone on my nose to mimic the piercing. I love this makeup look. It's so fun. Okay, honestly, I've been procrastinating a little bit because I'm scared of the lip. I don't have a black lip liner, so I'm gonna be using a gel liner, and then we're gonna be filling in with this purple lipstick. For the black, I'm going to use an eyeliner, a cream gel liner. I'm thinking about using this one by NYX. It's the jet black. So I'm going to load it up on that Morphe B44 lip brush that I like to use to cut the crease. And I'm going to use it as if it were a lipstick. So basically just using it to line the entire perimeters of the lips. Okay, so now we've just used that black gel liner from NYX and our lip brush to outline the perimeters of the lips, but I left the center of the lip blank, and so I'm just going to apply the lipstick directly there in the center and then feather it outwards. Oh, it's so pigmented. That's nuts. Oof. Yeah, I love this lipstick. It's so soft, almost velvety. So you could definitely leave the lip just like this, completely matte, but there was a little bit of glitter included on the center of these lips. So I'm going to take some more of that Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the shade Grind, and I'm going to spread it in the center of my lips. Yeah, I'm living for this. I love it. After that, I think that completes this look. I think that's everything. Alright guys, I'm in my full gear attire. I know I didn't really say anything in my last clip to transition into this, so here I am. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job of recreating the makeup look? Be sure to check out Doja Cat's new single called Boss Bitch, and also the music video so you can see why I was so compelled to recreate the makeup look. I love the little rhinestone teardrops. I love using one color on each eye. Feel free to reference this video to come back and to recreate the look come Halloween time, or maybe on a Saturday or Sunday like I'm sitting here right now recreating this look. So no matter whether or not this is a makeup look that you would ever rock, remember, makeup is something to have fun with. While you're here guys, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to see more fun, crazy makeup videos like this or natural everyday makeup tutorials, stay tuned, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye guys. Botched bitch.
2 for 1, you know a bitch right for it. Boss. I'm a bitch, my boss, my shine like a boss. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and I boss and I shine like boss. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. Bad pics been all my best ones. Juicy juice, I eat that lunch. She can tell you see it from the back, back. He like it thick, he like it fat, yeah. He need that.